Hey guys, this is Eve, Scrapbooking with me, and I'm going to take you along today as I make a little gift for my daughter. She wanted something rustic looking to sit in her bathroom to put like her brush and comb and curling iron and flat iron and that kind of thing in, just something rustic. So I got this little tin, and I think I actually got this one at Hobby Lobby for it was $4.99 regular, and I used the 40% off coupon, but I noticed they also have these at Walmart for like $2.99. So this is 6 inches tall, and it is about 7 inches in diameter on the top. So it tapers down to the bottom, as you can see. So this will be really good for her to put all those tall items in, because she said she hated putting them in a drawer and taking them out every time, so she just wanted something rustic to work with. And then I have a piece of burlap, and this piece of burlap is cut at 4 inches wide, and I'm going to fray the bottom part. This is the bottom that I cut, and I'm just going to fray this a little bit, give it a little bit more of that rustic look. And all I'm doing is just taking our everything tool. Let me slide that up so you can see. And where I cut that, I'm just pulling out some of those strings at the bottom. Just gives it a little bit of a frayed look, and I'm going to do that until I can go all the way across like that with one. And as you can see, it's not cut straight. That's exactly what she wants. She doesn't want it to be perfectly straight. She wants it to look really, really rustic. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to save one of those strings, and you'll see why in a minute. Now what we're going to do is we'll just let this side be the back and that side be the front. It's really not going to matter. They both look identical. And on this bucket, you can see it's got those little bevels right there. On that bottom bevel, I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to glue that down with this little French bark part at the bottom. Let's see if my hot glue gun is hot yet. Maybe. I forgot and turned it off. Forgot I was going to do a craft today. Well, now I've got a hot glue string mess. Okay. This is a quick and easy project for somebody who likes the rustic look, but it is so cute. I have one in my bathroom. She saw mine and she said, "Mom, I want one." So, okay. Alright, so just start it that way, and then just go around, put your hot glue right there under that bevel, and then just go around it. And I use this hot glue I actually got my little hot glue sticks from Walmart, and they are the Gorilla glue sticks, and they hold a lot better than just the regular glue sticks that I sell. But I can't get those in bulk, so I just grabbed some up at Walmart. So when you're doing a craft that you really want it to stick well, then go grab a pack of those. I think they're, I don't know, $3.99, $4.99, something like that. They're not real expensive. So then just keep going around. When you get to that front part, just kind of make sure that it's straight. And you could put any ribbon or anything like that on this. You don't have to make it rustic. She just wanted it rustic because she's done her bathroom in a farmhouse. So she likes that rustic look like I do. Okay. And just be careful if you're doing burlap, because it is a thin material and you might burn yourself. And I'm going to trim a little bit of that off. I am going to fold under some, but I'm going to trim a little of it off. Now before I glue the bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on that bottom just a little bit, and it's going to make it, my seam, go a little bit crooked, but that's okay. I'm going to fold that under and pull, and the reason I'm doing that is because you can see the fullness that the bottom has, so we're going to have to fix that, because with this little tin being beveled, it's not going to go down exactly straight. So I'm going to glue that top part down first, but this is going to be on the back of the counter, so you're really not going to see that this edge is a little bit thicker. I'm just going to fold that under and glue that down. Okay, now you can see we've still got some bulk that, or some openness that we need to get out of there. So what I do is I come to the side with my scissors, and I make sure that it's past this little side mark so that you can't see it. And then I just cut up a little bit on that, like that. And then what I'm going to do is, first off, I'll glue this part right here down. And then I bring this over and just glue it down. And remember, this is not going to show in the front because you're going to have this to the back, and it's all going to be decorated up. So I just kind of fold that over and press it down. Like that. And then I go to the other side and I do the same thing, and that will pull that front flat. Okay, so glue this part back here down first. And then when you start to pull this one, pull it tight and just kind of fold that raw edge under, and then pull it back like that. So you see how it's making that front, there's no gap in that front now. And if you fold that under, it's not going to look bad at all. It's going to be just a little bit more of that rustic look. So you see that? Doesn't look bad at all. And that is on the back, so you can't see it. So there's our front. And now what we're going to do is I've got this burlap, and it is actually sewn on both edges so it doesn't fray. And I cut a piece about probably 14 inches. I cut about a 14-inch piece, I guess you could say. And then I make a ribbon, and the way I make I make a bow, and the way I make my bow is I just do a little bit of a figure 8, about like that. I make sure that I've got enough hanging down here. And then I press it down in the center, like that. And after I have it pressed down, I take my hot glue gun and I put a little bit of glue in there, and I hold that until that dries. And then I fold this edge and this edge backward. So it's just like that, just like you would make any other type hair bow or whatever. And while I'm holding those edges, you can take that string that you pulled off a little while ago, you can take that and use it, or you can take some twine, and I just take my twine about 2 or 3 times, and then I take it to the back and I put some hot glue there, and then I just glue it down, hold it for a second, and then trim that off. So there's our little rustic bow. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to clip the edges. at an angle. Oops. Just like that. And then I'm going to glue that down right there. So just put a good amount of hot glue on the back. Press that down. Let's make sure I've got it in the center. That would be good. Okay, press that down in the center of the front. Now you can make your bows larger, smaller, whatever. I just made mine small, and that was the way she wanted hers. Now I'm going to run just a tiny bit of hot glue right across the edge of where I clip this, and that's going to keep those from fraying too bad. She wants them to fray a little bit, but she doesn't want them to fray to the point to where there's no bow left. Okay, so there is our bow. Let me set that right there. And now what we're going to do is take this twine, and I use about 12-inch pieces, and I use 4 of them. So there's 2, 3, and 4. And I'm just clipping those apart. So I got 4 separate strings. Okay, so I've got 4 ply here, and then I'm just going to make a bow. Okay, I'm going to trim off just a little bit of this side. And then we're going to put that bow right there on top of that. And there you go. You have a little rustic container that she can sit, you know, hairbrushes, combs, her curling iron, flat iron, whatever down in there, and keep it on her counter, and it will look really, really cute. You can make these in any size to put anything in, and they will look darling in your bathroom. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I will put some things in this and show you how it looks on the bathroom counter. We will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.